Okay, good morning guys. Currently I am going to go feed my horses really quick. It's about 8 in the morning and then I will be going to work. So yeah, I'm gonna go run up the hill really fast and do that and then we'll go to work. Everyone's waiting. Oh. Okay, so now I'm on my way to work. Sorry about my voice. I am getting over like a head cold, so I sound like really weird. But today was like a perfect day to film a video, so I was like, I might as well, even though I sound really congested. But yeah, I'm on my way to work and horses are fed, so here we go. Okay, so I just got to work. It's super like foggy today. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but whatever. I'm going to be riding 3 horses. We'll see if the arena is dry enough. If not, I'll just be riding in the like a field or something. I'll figure it out. And I brought my GoPro, so when I ride I'll have my little like chest cam on, so that'll be fun. And then I think I'm doing groundwork with 1 horse, maybe doing a little riding with it. We'll see how it does. So yeah, and I'm gonna be probably wearing sunglasses the whole time. I know it's not sunny out, but like if I go any faster, oh my gosh, if I go any faster than a trot, my eyes start watering, especially like when it's cold out. I don't know why they're so sensitive. But they start watering and burning, so sunglasses kind of like help shield all the wind. There we go. From hitting my eyes like too much, so yeah, I might look kind of stupid, but I'll have my shades on. Alrighty, we got everybody who I'm gonna be working with today up, so now I'm gonna start grooming. This mare in particular has a lot of forward motion, which is really good, but I kind of work on control with that, just so she's not too forward, because we all want a horse that's, you know, responsive yet calm. So the main thing I work on with her is just you know, being forward and then being able to come back down to sit at a good stop or, you know, walk off calmly. So I'll just kind of warm her up, take her in a little smaller circle, ask for that nose. There we go. Good girl. Other side now. Yeah, good girl. She wants to turn around, which I don't want to discourage because she's actually pretty good at moving her shoulder over. There we go. Oh, good girl. So my warm-ups are really basic. Oh, good girl. I only do, like, I don't like to really hound horses on things. Typically I ask them to do something, and if they do it really well, then I move on. But if we have problems, that's when I go to tuning on them. Also, I wanted to point out that I don't usually wear fake nails. I put these on for Valentine's Day, and they're just like the press-on ones that you can get at H-E-B or Walmart, and they have surpassed my expectations big time because they have stayed on for almost a week now. So, oh yeah, that's some deep ground, huh, girl? Can really feel them using themselves in this. Even though it rained, I'm still utilizing it to the best of my abilities. I kind of like to put them in a tighter circle at first. And that's where I ask for control instead of trying to slow her feet down. I'll just kind of pick her up and put her back in the circle so that she doesn't focus on you know, going, she kind of focuses on where she's putting her feet, if that makes sense. So then after I feel like she's followed the circle really well, she's really responsive to my hands, whoa, then I'll let her stop. Okay, so I just hopped off this mare, and then this guy's next. And this horse is, oh gosh, 16 hands, and my stirrups are a little short. I'm only 5'4", so I can do it though. Oh, it's not even that bad. I was being dramatic. This horse is a little more advanced with giving his nose and whatnot, so as you can see, he kind of sets his head real nice when I ask him, and even when I don't ask him. So he does feel a little tight, so I'm just going to kind of trot him in a small circle. There, good boy. Kind of gets his head up. I'm just going to ask for that nose. There we go, good. So it's really hard for horses to be tight with a bend in their body. Oh, good boy. So if I can put a little bit of a bend like that, they loosen up really easily. It's kind of like when we jump into cold water and we want to tense up our bodies. It's really hard for us to relax, you know? So if I can, he's wanting to spin. So if I can put a bend in their body, they can kind of breathe easier and relax and loosen up. And I might just see if he'll spin. Yep, he's got a little spin. Too cool. Too cool. Ooh. So I've ridden this horse twice, 2 or 3 times, I think. And I think he had like a good while off. So I've just kind of been giving him refreshers and whatnot. But he is pretty nice, I will say. He's going to make someone a really good horse. And he's pretty, so that always helps. Okay. This guy is all done. Oh, my hair just like curled up because of the humidity, so that's cute. But oh my gosh, my eyes are still killing me. Like, they're so watery. But anyways, okay, we're going to push on. The next horse I'm going to ride is Playboy, and he is probably my favorite horse here. I mean, that's his bud, but he's just a super nice, I think he's super nice horse. He's got a little bit of stop, a little bit of turn to him. He's just super fun. So yeah, I'll start getting him ready. Gotta make this Playboy size because he's kind of small. Yes, he's cowbred, so he's a little guy. There we go. That should work perfect. So Playboy should know how to be pretty soft. I've been riding him since the summer, so he's come pretty far. I'm really familiar with him. He's already wanting to spin a little bit. So same thing with the warm-ups. With him, I'll kind of work on this lateral stuff because he needs that for mainly his giving his head and stuff and whatnot. So I'll kind of do this at a standstill first, and he's very good at it. Good boy. And then I'll kind of get a little more advanced with it and ask him to give his head at the walk a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we're a little green on that, but there we go. Good boy. That's how you get, and I have to bunch up these reins because he's so small that he'll step on them, so do the same thing. Good. That's really helpful when you go to do circles and whatnot, and just pretty much every reining horse needs to know it. He's not a reining horse necessarily, but he should be or would make a really nice cow horse, so he's got to know a lot of the same stuff. So I'm not going to be too specific about where his head's at right now, but I would like for his nose to drop a little more. There we go, just like that. Later on, while, I mean, he's warming up right now, but later on in the ride, I am going to be a little more picky about his head because he should know it by now. There we go, come on. There, so right now I'm just working on moving his hip over so that he does not drop his shoulder to the inside, because he is thinking about spinning right now, because this is a technique I used when teaching a horse how to spin and add speed, because you kind of just trot circles and then make your circle smaller and smaller, and then you're spinning before you even know it. So I'm gonna make my circle a little bigger so he's not so focused on that, but I will do that in a little bit here. Now he feels a lot better, so now I'll kind of make my circle a little smaller, and if he wants to spin, then I'll go ahead and let him. Yeah, there's a good boy. Yeah, good. Oh, so I'm gonna make sure I back him up a little bit after that so that he's back on his haunches, because he likes to be a little more forward when he turns, which is good, but I want to make sure he's back on that right foot. And I'm gonna do a little bit of backing on him. He's got a really nice backup. He's at the point where you just put your feet forward, pick up a little bit, and then when I want him to stop, I just put my hand right here, just like a reining horse. I'm gonna work on getting his head. Thank you. So same thing kind of with that gray mare. I want him to think about where he's putting his feet right now and stay in these tracks. Whoa. Thank you. There we go. Now I'll let him come out. There we go. Whoa. Yeah. Yep, he stops. He'll stop. Thank you. Yeah. Man, he is fun. Okay. Yeah, I said I wouldn't stop him, but y'all, just one. He's just so fun. All right, Playboy. That'll be it for you. That's a good place to stop. I'm going to move on to the Palomino right there. I think I'm just gonna do groundwork with him. I don't know much about his history, so I might get on him bareback and just see what he thinks of that. But other than that, I'm just gonna do groundwork with him today. So now I'm gonna untack Playboy. So the reason I'm lunging him right here is because he has a destination addiction to be by the other horses. So I'm gonna make that not very comfortable for him. I also just want to point out that usually I bring my own Naughty Girls clinician grade halter, but this was the only halter that he had at his stall, so I'm just kind of making do with that. But yeah, I don't really like these halters at all. For groundwork, I definitely prefer the clinician type halters. They just work so much better, and they're just a lot less easy for horses to lean on than these are. Okay, so I'm finished up here. So I was going to go home and work my client horses, but I think I'm just gonna relax and rest because my cold is really getting to me and my eyes are burning so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably just work them tomorrow on my day off, which is Sunday, so they get worked on the same, so they're not like off schedule or anything, because I know that's really annoying and I don't ever want to do that to my clients. So yeah, I guess that will go ahead and conclude this video.